YouTube, how you doing? It's Naptural YEEN here once again. Today I'm going to talk about locks, of course, but I'm going to talk about the whole process. So here, if you guys see me glancing down, I'm actually reading my notes. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget what I was saying, and it'll go by faster. So I'm back and I'm going to do it today. So the first, so what I'm actually going to be speaking about is locks. I said that already, but I'm on Facebook, of course, like a lot of people, and I'm in a few groups, like lock groups or whatever, natural hair groups, and in a few of the lock groups, people, a lot of the groups, like dealing with food or hair or anything, we ask each other a lot of questions or whatever, and I see a lot of stuff in the lock groups that I feel like it's common sense, but I shouldn't feel that way because a lot of people haven't had locks, they haven't had it before, and they just want to know what to do, when they're starting and all of that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to go through a few points that I've seen, and I'm going to answer a few questions that are, like, totally, and I see, like, no answer is the wrong answer, but I feel like some stuff, there's a better option, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, point number 1, numero uno, you do not have to start your locks with finger coils. Everyone is not going to be able to start their hair with finger coils because some people have looser hair. 4C hair, yeah, that's totally going to work with 4C hair when you use the finger coils, but everyone doesn't have 4C hair. You have people with 2B, anything looser than 4C, anything lower than a 3, I feel like it's not, or 3B, 3C, it's not gonna lock. I mean, it's gonna lock, but it's gonna take a while to lock with finger coils. Because recently I saw someone and they posted a picture, and her hair is like very, very loose texture, and she was like, "Oh, I've been locked for 3 months, and I've been doing this for 3 months, and look at my hair," and her hair literally looked like she had a twist out. You couldn't tell anything was curled, and she was like, when can I shampoo my hair, and I'm about to get another retwist, and I'm getting ready to give up because it's taking too long. And it's like, sister, no, don't give up. But you don't have to use finger coils. So I suggest if you go to a loctician or anyone that's volunteering to do your locks, have them do an analysis first, if it's that same day or beforehand. But speak about different options. If they don't know more than one thing, you should probably go to someone else or ask them, hey, can you try this? And yeah, they could do that. So the other option I think will work for looser hair textures would be suture and twist, or you can do braids. A lot of people do interlocking. It's kind of tedious, but if you can find someone to do that for you, yeah, go ahead and do it. Interlocking is going to tie them knots in there, but finger coils is not going to work for everyone, and that's okay. Okay, and to go along with that, she mentioned about her hair, and she wanted to know when she could shampoo her hair, and a lot of people were telling her, oh, wait, build up dirt. So this is going to bring me to point number 2. You do not have to not shampoo your hair. Actually, I suggest that you shampoo your hair like your regular schedule. If you shampoo your hair every 2 weeks, keep shampooing your hair every 2 weeks. Or you could probably do it once a month, depending on how you're feeling or how your scalp is feeling. But not shampooing your hair is not necessary to get locks. They're telling people that you need dirt buildup. No, you don't want to walk around smelling like old hair and sweat. It's not appealing. You don't want to smell it, and I'm pretty sure no one else wants to smell it. So you can shampoo your locks. There's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and do it. Because when I started my second set, it took about 6 months for it to lock. And when I was a loose natural, I shampooed my hair like probably once a month, but in between that, I would co-wash my hair a lot. And so when I transitioned and I started doing my locks, I started with suture and twist, and I did the same routine. I would shampoo my hair probably like twice or once a month, and in between I was co-washing or just simply running water through it. And it's like, I feel like they help lock it. keep your hair clean. It's keep it clean, because sometimes that's going to stunt your growth, and you're going to be wondering why my hair isn't growing, and I'm ready for my hair to grow. And it's like, you have to shampoo your hair, shampoo that scalp. If you don't want to scrub vigorously, especially the people with the finger coils, they're afraid they're going to mess up the hair. So put your stocking cap on and shampoo it that way. Or you can just basically put some shampoo in the palm of your hand, run that water through. Don't have your water on like super high pressure, but let the water run through to get your scalp wet. And you want to dip into that shampoo in the palm of your hand and just make sure you scrub your scalp, and it's going to run through that through your locks also. But just, rinse. Take your time, don't rush, and I'm pretty sure it's going to stay intact. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, that's what a retwist is for. A lot of people are loose natural before they start their hair, or they're like, they have a relaxer in their hair and they're growing it out and they're ready to go natural. And some people, they're like, I just wanted to get locks. That brings me to point number 3. You do not have to cut your hair short to start locks. I see a lot of people, whether their hair is have relaxer on the ends, or whether it's like a long natural hair, you don't have to cut your hair short to start them. A lot of people think that, like, I don't want to cut my hair, so I'm not going to do locks. You don't have to do that. So if your hair is like longer and you have the 4C hair, yeah, go ahead and finger coil it. It'll do the same thing. But if you feel like it's too long, sometimes the finger coils, it just turn into like a little ravelly. So if your hair is longer, do 2-strand twists, especially if you have like the relaxed ends. Them 2-strand twists is gonna stay up. If you have the relaxed ends, go ahead and 2-strand twist your hair, and you could probably braid the bottom, and it'll have that lock look already, and it'll grow, and it'll lock faster. If you're gonna do the finger coils and your hair is 4C but it's a little longer, try to back comb your hair a little bit. Back comb it, and then you can take your finger, but back comb it, but do not take that comb and comb it all the way through your hair. So you want to back comb it. I have a comb right here actually. I can do it with my weave here. You want to take your hair and back comb it. Just tease it a little bit. You see it's teased up. And then you can take your comb, I did the back combing with the smaller teeth. And then you can take your comb and just twist it down like so. You're not going in vigorously, you're not going all the way in. Especially if you're like not of the African American descent and you want to start your locks, you need to back comb your hair first. And go ahead and with that comb and twist it. You might need a little product, but you see it's already, there you go. You're going to need a little product, and then after you twist it, keep twisting a little bit. You could probably back comb it some more. Twist it some more, and it's already like a nappy feeling to this right now. So, yeah, here's a lock on straight hair. So, yeah, you can go that route. So, yeah. Okay, and I just mentioned product being on your hair, so that's gonna, excuse my wig is slipping. That brings me to point number 4. It's 4, right? Yeah, brings me to point number 4. You don't necessarily have to use product to start your locks, especially if you have 4C hair. So if you have 4C hair, it's kinky enough. Adding product is just gonna sleek it a little bit, and you don't want that sleeky feel. I mean, if you want that hold, yeah, get you some gel and twist it. But you don't necessarily need product to start your locks. Yeah, grease your scalp and all that good stuff, but product is not necessary. But if your hair is like a looser texture and you want that hold and you want it to last for a little bit, go ahead and put you some lock and twist gel or like a styling gel or something on it, or beeswax, and that'll help out a lot with the process for people with looser texture hair. But all in all, it is not necessary. You don't need product to start your locks, especially if you want to go that route with not shampooing your hair, and that product is only going to be on your hair and it's going to start gathering materials and it's going to build up on your head, and you're going to want to shampoo it, and if you don't want to shampoo it, whatever floats your boat, it's going to be kind of hard to not do that, because that product is going to be on your hair and it's going to build up and it's going to feel kind of gunky. It's going to attract dirt and it's not going to be looking appealing, in my opinion. So yeah, that's point number 4. You don't need product to do your locks. So this is going to bring me to point number 5. A lot of people want perfectionists or whatever. They're perfectionists with their hair, and they want those perfect squares. They want perfect diamonds. They want perfect triangles. It's not gonna happen all the time. Yeah, when you first get your hair twisted, and if you want to keep that look, I suggest you keep going to your loctician so they can keep your parts separated. But your hair grows continuously, so sometimes when you lock your hair up, it's gonna be a lot. Then you're gonna have random hairs growing, so it's going to be kind of hard if you're twisting your hair by yourself and you're twisting your hair and you're like, why are my parts, they were square when I first started, now they're turning around. It's okay. It's okay. As long as your hair is twisted and you want a neat look, you don't have to have perfect square parting, perfect triangle parting, perfect diamond parting to have a neat look when your hair is twisted. As long as it's twisted and you want that tightness to the root, it's fine. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. But if you want that perfect look and you want that perfect square and you don't want to sit up in the mirror and have a 3-way mirror and all that stuff going on, keep going to your loctician and go ahead and get your hair twisted however way you want it, weekly, monthly, whatever. And it'll look fine. It's okay. As long as you're not walk around with your hair all over the place and like dirty stuff, lint everywhere. It's okay to not get twisted and be tight to the scalp like every week, every month, every day, have your hair twisted down to the gauze. You know what I'm saying? It's quite alright. You want to style your hair in between twists? Go ahead and get you a few bobby pins. You know, pin it to the side. It's cute. I promise you guys. But yeah, you don't need, excuse me, you don't need to like have that perfect look. It's okay. You'll look fine. It's gorgeous either way you go. So with that being said, thanks for listening to my 2 cents, my unwarranted advice. Once again, you don't have to start your hair with finger coils, two-strand and twist, braids, and the interlocking. Those are other options. Consult with your loctician about your hair texture, and they can get you in the right direction. If they don't know, go ahead and do the research first and then suggest to them, hey, can we try this if my coils don't work? Or sometimes backtrack. Sometimes when your hair is going to be different textures, so coils are not going to work everywhere. They're going to slip out in the back sometimes. You might need to 2-strand twist that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need dirty hair. Shampoo your hair. You don't need dirty hair to grow locks. Please shampoo your hair. We don't want to walk around smelling like, old sweat and dirty scalp, you know what I'm saying, with lint everywhere. Ugh. Unappealing. You don't have to cut your hair shorter. If your hair is long, you do not have to cut it shorter. I don't know who told you guys that. It's not necessary. You saw what I did. Boop, 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 back comb, twist that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessary to cut your hair shorter to have locks. You don't need products. Number 4, you don't need products to start your locks. Depending on your texture of your hair, consult with your loctician always, or whoever's doing your hair. But you do not need product to start your hair off all the time. It's not necessary for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And your hair will not always be perfect. You will have a bad day. But locks, I feel like they're easy, but let's not say they're like super easy. But you won't have like perfect hair all the time. Just like any other hairstyle, your hair will not be perfect all the time. Get your headband, pop it on, you know what I'm saying? Twist the first few rolls, put your headband on, you're fine. You don't need perfect hair. Your hair is not going to be perfect. The parts are not going to always be perfect. And it's totally okay. It's part of the lock journey. But yeah, once again, other than that, thanks for listening to me. If you have any more questions, because I do have a lot more points I can go down, but I decided to cut this one a little short and just bring it down to 5 points. So if you want to know anything else, or would you like to know anything else, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe wherever it's at. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like the video, and like I said, leave a comment, ask a question. Are you starting to get locks right now? How long have you been locked? If you did start your lock journey already, how's it going? How did you start? What method did you use? And if you're already fully locked, how long did it take for your hair to lock? Like I said, it took me my second go around, because I grew up with locks. My mom started them when I was younger, but my second go around, it took about 6 months for my hair to fully lock, like all of my locks to fully lock. And it's a journey. That's why we call it a lock journey. It's a journey, and it's not for the weak at heart. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I can get all of this made sense, and thanks. And like I said, subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Naptural YEEN out. And already. Just like the second time this has happened. In this video today, I'm going to be speaking about